It's about time, man. Time to sit back. Forget the sideline. It's time to get up. It's time to get ready. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I don't think she understand what I'm saying. But I guess now it's time to tell her what I'm saying for real. No bullshit no more. Nigga, it's time for us to get up. It's time for us to get going right now. You can't slow down no more, man. We gotta move with it right now, man. We gotta let them know what's on our mind. Let them know what time it is. No more bullshit, no more games, man. We can't sit back naive and expect this shit. For real. Come on, come on.
Yo, she want us all with our dicks in the dirt. And not back up against the wall, gotta hit her where it hurts. Before she come catch her assault, we were gods on this earth. But she reverse and try to make us dogs with all her law. It's cold as fear, make us pee on snatching our ball. She might lift her skirt, but she will never let you fuck her before she fuck you first. And make our situation worse, and then riding the hearse filled with maggots, my birth. Till I imagine me not ever being conceived in this land. Imagine I'm yelling, Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, we on our own. Out here, Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, equal, dog. See, we know once we were kings and queens up in Africa, the European captured us in Uncle Tom. After us, they helped them to round us up and bound us up, cruelly making bastards of our nation and Kemet. There's no limit to a massacre. Bringing that King Alpha plan, locking niggas in storage houses. Erase everything about us. We at war on foreign grounds, and mentally, physically, and spiritually losing this battle. It's clear that our surroundings were made to make us feel worthless. Fuck, time to die for a purpose. So fuck, Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, we on our own. Out here, Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, we own our own. Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, we own our own. Out here, Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, we own. Keep us stuck in these chains, got us stuck in this game. Wanna keep us ashamed, time to fight for a change. We gon' pay this shit forward, all the shit that they pay toward us. Never running like cowards, time to show them what war is. Keep your eyes on the prize, Illuminati's disguise. That's one of us the whole time, they planning our demise. If I speak it's the truth, try to speak to the youth. And uniting with you, tell me what can she do? I say fuck Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, we own our own. Out here, Miss Bitch America, I hope that you can hear us right now. Say that you helping us when all you do is hold niggas down. And no matter how much you claim that we equal, dog, we own our own.
Hey, go ahead.
Unknown call. Is this a sister? We requested.
Wow. I'm just listening to it.
Oh, man, it is a sister. Let's hear what she got to say. What you got to say, girl? We asked for sisters to call in here. Come on and say something.
Oh, I ain't no sister.
Yeah, you are.
We asked to call in. We asked them to call in here, and you call in.
She knew what to do.
Hey, but
so what's your question,
brother, he was enlightening me on something. I didn't know them films, and I didn't know. Wow, that's crazy. I guess they don't say that.
It must be intimate,
it's
brother.
Just
a homosexual society bring, you know.
All right, what's your question, sister or girl?
Now,
you got a
that's
feminine
very
mentality. We want
and
to
very
question. We don't want to hear all
inaccurate
that
description
stuff.
of myself. But my question is to the brother, since y'all seem to articulate good thought, I'm going to ask the good brother, so basically this whole lesbian thing is just a phase for these sisters.
Yeah, when you starve women who are naturally supposed to be experiencing a matriarchal relationship, that's exactly what takes place. This culture of lesbianism is merely a footstep toward that. And also, when you have all of these men who are turning gay, that's a step toward natural selection. Only the strong survive. So when you see a man become gay and all of these men are starting to die off and kill themselves off, because that's what they are. As soon as you see a gay brother, a gay dude, he's automatically dead to the process of growth in our community. So what happens is those men who still remain become stronger every time and I'm not supporting the fact that these brothers are dropping off, to homosexuality, because most of that homosexuality is due from the chlorine that they're putting in the water imitates estrogen in the body and causes men to have high estrogen levels. So they're born so-called gay, but they're really born with low levels of testosterone, and they don't know how to balance their hormones back out. So, but either way it goes, it's a process of natural elimination. Those women who go into homosexuality and don't want a man at all, ever want a man, that's a process of natural elimination. Those men who become homosexual in any way, that's a process of natural elimination, and that makes us men who are straight and who do want women, it makes us stronger. It makes us more powerful. It's almost like, you remember the movie The One? Every time he killed off one of himself, he became stronger and stronger. That's actually what's happening to the so-called black man of America. As they kill off all of these black men via homosexuality and thugism and jail and drugs and all of this shit, those of us that are left become more powerful. We just got to stand up and take our throne.
Right. And a lot of estrogen is being put in well-populated Negro areas like Atlanta. A lot of people don't know why there's so many feminized niggas run around there. They put the estrogen in the water in those places. Perfect climate. So that's right on it with the brother sharing it.
Oh, he was absolutely correct, especially the point where he said about these women relations, these women on women relationships are nothing but building blocks or stepping stones to the matriarchal, the higher matriarchal paradigm that will be present soon.
Yeah, you can't keep it away from them. You can try to keep it away from them, but they're going to come back to it. And the thing is, of course, in the preliminary rounds, they're going to be confused. They're going to be like, why this sister is wondering why she like a girl or why she's interested in females. She don't understand what is in that female that she's interested in. Why do females find each other attractive? Ever since the beginning of time, females have always found each other attractive. They can look at each other and say, oh, she's fine as hell, or she's pretty. They can do that shit. You dig what I'm saying? And not compromise their femininity, actually increase and enhance their femininity. But when it comes to men, and this is go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, I said exactly.
This thing about it's so deep how women, and here's a kicker. You guys are gonna love this one right here. Showing you and proving to you that women are seeking out the matriarch. Let's say that she don't get into these femme relationships, but she got a sister over her house every fucking day. She got her best friend over her house every day. She got her mama over her house every day. They're living these false matriarchal relationships. And then what happened to the husband? He's seeing the sister over there every day. He want to fuck the sister. He got the auntie, the mama over there. All of these, I'm talking about the girl's mama. He want to fuck her too. It's because he don't understand the psychosis that's going on. He said, I'm seeing these two women together, and her mom is starting to look good. Her sister is starting to look good. It's because it's an unnatural matriarchal relationship. This man is out of 90% of the black man's problem is he don't have, and he's not living off of a matriarchal relationship that a woman, these two women, these two Isis and Nephthys, is repairing his phallus, putting him back. You say it's sexual, brother. I agree with you. It is sexual, but it's not only sexual. It is a necessary sexual awakening, almost like, goddamn, they put us to sleep through destroying our sex lives, and we might have to be awakened via our sex lives also to a certain degree, just to a certain degree.
Well, we have to also, deal with we have to deal with that mind too.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
My aunt used to tell me as a boy, she'd say, you want the mind, not the behind.
There you go.
And this is absolute on a lot of the problems in relationships. It is based on sexual.
Yes.
And it's true on the saying, any man can control a woman's body. Although the key is you want the mind. You want to be able to teach her in her thinking. You see?
Yes, sir.
And,
yes,
that's
sir.
Extremely lacking today in relationship. Period. You see?
It's easy to make them come, but it's harder to make them think, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, that's okay. But if you said that to a woman, she'll be pissed off at you, though, bro. She'll be pissed off if you said that.
Can build up a brother. Two women can build a brother up. But
yes, sir. Yes,
you have to study and look at what is really building this man up mentally. Is it the fact that, look, I got enough ding-a-ling to please two women and they both going to stay
No. It's actually the fact that there's a power between two women that empowers you.
Huh?
There's a natural power between two women. It ain't got nothing to do with the ding-a-ling thing. It's just, if you got two women supporting you, it's going to be stronger than one woman supporting you. Two women saying, I got your back. It's going to make that man stronger than he ever imagined he could be. That's the true power. That's the power of the matriarch. If we turn it into nothing but sex, that's when you only get nothing. Those brothers out there who are looking for only a sexual experience between two women, they're not going to get nothing. You got hoes out there or whoremongers out there who've been doing that for centuries. I'm talking about the true matriarchal relationship where these two women love him and they love each other. That is a true trinity. The man and the two women, that is the true trinity, and that should be the basis of our primordial relationship.
That's true, brother. I'm with you right there.
So
now,
polygamy is the key?
Right there. As far as that's concerned. But like I said before, my experience with polygamy has shown me that even the best and the strongest and wisest brothers in the past have fallen into that trap of the sex that's involved with it. Because brothers get weak for that after a while because their minds aren't absolute. If you have an
what are some of the things that you experienced, though, brother? Could you share with us what
in his relationship with those women?
What are some of the things that you shared that were negative, like when you keep saying the sexual aspects? Because I have never, outside of the brother that was in Georgia and outside of the brother that was in New York and the people that he was sharing this knowledge with, I've never seen anybody do it the way that I'm talking about doing it right now, where they actually, it has not had not one flaw. I'm talking about these women were so tight with each other. They didn't even want a man, only their own man. That's all they wanted was that one man. But I find that most polygamous relationships is really not polygamy, it's multiple monogamy. See, that's the difference. You might be talking about multiple monogamy. Multiple monogamy turns the man into a whoremonger because he's going from one bed to the next bed to the next bed to the next bed, and that fucks with the chemical in his brain. You dig what I'm saying? But if he got all of his queens and him and all of his queens are sharing intimacy together, that's a whole different circumstance. So when you explain, please explain to me, is it multiple monogamy that you're talking about, or is it the matriarchal thing that I'm talking about?
Well, actually, I'm speaking on both when you're speaking about a brother with an untrained and unabsolute mind. That's what I was saying before.
Okay.
What happens is that, yes, you want you and your queens to experience and share the intimacy, but we have to share something else outside of this bedroom. We have to build. We have to make money.
Absolutely.
We have to build. I have to have you sisters busy on my page and my program. I've got a business that needs to be run. We've got children that need to be raised. You know, I mean, the sex thing, that's fine, and we'll get to that when we get to it, but that in and of that self, that needs discipline, because you're still dealing with, what you're saying is true. In and of itself, the matriarchal, the society, the picture of man and two women together is perfect. It's a perfect picture. It's a perfect blend. What's imperfect about it is the man's inability to be absolute when he's approaching that situation and is trying to bring his two queens up in that situation. If his mind isn't absolute, that situation is going to fail.
Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying. I hear exactly what you're saying.
What happened to the concept one lock? If y'all don't mind explaining that. I mean,
what'd you say, brother?
I understand the approach, but why can't you just help the other sister out? Why do you need to make both of them your concubines, so to speak? I'm trying to wrap around that. I mean,
well, what happens, Spring, is this is the point. Whenever you have a situation like that in this world, when you have a man and there's a queen in the house, you know, me and my queen have an understanding that, listen, this thing that this mission, this life that's before us is bigger than both of us. It ain't just about us. It's about all of us. So we need to go out and we need to find sisters and raise them up and add to this family. We need to produce more children to add to this family. If we produce more children and bring more women, we can raise our nation stronger that way. That's the purpose of doing that. Because you see what happens in monogamy relationships, Brain. What ends up happening is that the woman ends up slowly killing the man. You know, she works him to death at a job because that's all she wants him to do is get his ass up and go to work every day. So by the time he's 60 years old, the kids are older, the kids are grown, they have to respect him. The grandkids come over there, they're finishing him off. I mean, it's just a beat-down situation for that man. A man shouldn't even be that physically involved with kids in the first place. That's another reason for having a woman in the house. So good
point. But look at this right here. Let me interject right there on that one point about the kids. And see, this is another thing about relationships and what happens in a monogamous relationship. The woman gets beat down from raising so many kids because we can't start to looking and acting like the Aryan nation. They look at their women as breeders. You dig what I'm saying? Our women are not supposed to be breeders in that aspect. They're supposed to be queens that are just having our children. And we consecutively agree to have children because when you take the tone that a woman is supposed to do this, a woman is supposed to do that, we know what our responsibilities are. But we got to be very careful on how we express because if a woman took the tone with me, if my woman took the tone with me, or my wives took the tone with me, that it seems like you got a very strong and stern tone that I used to have, but I got that tone from Islam. You know what I'm saying? Because Islam suppressed a lot of women. And a lot of religions are around suppressing women, and the women is pretty much becomes a servant. And I'm saying there's nothing wrong with a woman understanding her place in the home as the heart. I like to use that terminology as the heart of the body, and I'm the brain of the body, and we work together. We can't deal without each other. But when the woman becomes pretty much a servant, and she becomes the baby maker and the baby raiser, women get drained out, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. That multiple monogamy thing, which is nothing but religious polygamy, I've seen more of them women over there in those different countries killing their men doing the same shit. They're killing their men. They're killing them. They're killing them with knives and guns, though. They
Can she bring another man into the relationship?
Say what?
Can she bring another man into the relationship?
Man, we don't want to hear this feminist shit you talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't I say that's the way a woman thinks?
Hey, man,
no, that's the way a corrupted woman think, bro.
I mean, come on,
a real woman ain't gonna want no man in her relationship. A real woman, let me tell you something, bro. A real woman, that's why you have more femmes together than anything. That's why the femme relationship right now is the strongest thing in the African American community.
No, I think he's talking about two men with one woman.
Hell no, man.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
yes,
about
did.
you have
said,
two women, right?
She have another.
What if that other woman brings another man in? So now it's four of y'all.
No, hell no. You know what? That's a new movement that they got from.
There's only one
hold on, I know what it
in
is.
the house, brother.
Huh?
There's only one rooster in the hen house, Brink.
There you go. You can solve it up with that. Yeah, it's only one rooster in the hen house.
I think in Brink's household he would prefer that other guy to come in there.
Well, Brink is one of the hen. He's not a rooster. He's a hen.
Right.
So,
he's a hen.
Hey, let me ask him. Hey, young brother, would you prefer a man do something like that? Is that the reason why you asked?
I wouldn't.
To him?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even involve myself in that type of relationship because it's one lock, one key. I would not have my woman think that.
Say, Brother Monroe, you talking to a feminine mentality. I'm sure this is one of these tan devils or a European in tan skin. So don't be deceived.
I got to solely deal with her.
The science is in the mentality.
The sister and helping the sister, making her our sister or something.
But your woman went and slept with another man behind your back because he drove a Range Rover. Now what about that?
Hey, what about it? Everybody makes mistakes, don't they?
Over Range. You mean to tell me you ain't no better? I mean, the depth of your manhood is a damn Range Rover. Is that what you're trying to say? Man,
I'm saying people make mistakes. I've been forgiven for mine. I don't have a problem.
But what you're saying is you don't support the concept of sharing your woman with a man.
No.
Okay, good. I mean, because
that goes back into that feminine syndrome
when
you said.
I thought he was asking
women
specifically. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you were saying women are naturally sharers, and I
sure
that
they're
goes
natural.
His mentality,
it's a natural
his
thing with them, but men don't do that. Men don't share shit.
His feminine mentality. His feminine mentality. You know, he would share. You know, because he's a woman. You know,
you want to share it with your young brother?
Before we went out and she went and slept, he is sharing his woman. Because she went out and she's sharing herself. And then after another man has been with her and then has spit his seed in her, now Breen comes back behind and sleeps with her. Now he's chasing another man's nut. That's homosexual.
Yeah. Well, oh, man, yeah. And that's one of the ways, they also spread homosexuality through promiscuity. When a man leaves his semen in a woman, and then that woman goes back to her man, and that man goes down on her and licks that man's semen, that goes into his body. So you didn't stay with the woman after she did this, did you? You didn't forgive her for that, did you?
I did forgive her. Yes, I did.
He's still with her.
You're not still with her, are you?
And she's Mexican, so Mexicans allow any damn thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, my brother. Let me just say this.
Hold on for a minute, brother. You can molest a Mexican's kids. You never hear no Mexican women talking about, this man is molesting man. And Mexicans are the most freaky freaks on the planet. You never hear them of any bad, especially they're Catholics, which Catholics believe in staying in a relationship regardless. They don't believe in divorce. You see, it takes an extremely interesting person to select a Mexican woman. That's all I got to say on that. Also, everybody's lines off if y'all got something. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Okay. I just wanted to say that when I was young, and I do mean like under the age of 23, under the age of 21, because I've been with my genie ever since I was 21. We've been together for over 20 years, right? But I had gotten married at like damn near 17 to a female, and I was very stupid, bro. I was very stupid. And I had all kinds of queen, badass, beautiful, fine-ass sisters trying to get with me, and I was with this Native American female, and she cheated on me. Now, because I had been taught by Christianity that we are supposed to forgive and forget, and I was like one of them hardcore Christians trying to do right by Jesus and shit like that, I guarantee you that I was completely lost, and I forgave the bitch, and she did it again, and I forgave her again, and it took a tragic situation that I personally feel to this day that my ancestors brought up on me to pull me away from that bitch and to give me a real, first of all, a real primordial queen, or what we call black woman today. When you a brother and you out there and you messing around with these clone-ass races, I'm going to tell you what, that's one of the main reasons why a lot of brothers are turning metrosexual and homosexual now, because that's the way they like their men. So you are in danger, my brother. I can tell you straight up that the best thing for you to do, if the woman had already cheated on you once, you know, you know, a lot of women be mad. How dare you say that? Well, keep your motherfucking legs closed and stay with one dude. But if it was a black woman, because the black woman has been programmed to be a hoe, I still say the same thing. When a woman goes that far, the brothers are right. It's almost metrosexual. You're bordering the lines of homosexual energy when you share a woman with one man. I mean, two men share one woman. It is borderline. The frequencies are very dangerous. You cannot mix them, so the brothers are 100% right.
I'm not sharing. She stepped out. She made a mistake. I forget.
But look at how you're talking about it. You're talking about it like it's something that you might have done. See, it's in your nature. It's in your nature to have more than one woman, to have more than one partner in your life, and female in your life, and it's in her nature also. But she's out of her fucking nature completely. You know what's just as bad as homosexual, two men being together, just as bad, a woman cheating on her motherfucking man. It's the same shit. It's the same frequency. It's the same negative, corrupt, motherfucking disgusting frequency. I can't stand dudes fucking around with dudes, and I can't stand women fucking around on their man that they've committed themselves to. With anything, with another woman, don't fuck around. It's the corruption of their spirit. It's a corruption of their purity. And once they went there, you can't just, well, I did it, so she got me back and we're even. It don't go that way. That's like, it brings your masculinity down to talk like that, my brother. So that's what the brothers are trying to tell you. You shouldn't think that way. That's very unhealthy for you to think that way.
Hey, House of Marone, let me explain something to you, brother, that you might not know.
Like
this
go ahead,
that
brother.
You're talking to, he's one of those Prince Hall Mason faggots. So first of all, he's already a homosexual. So the fact that she slept with another man don't do nothing but turn him on. You got to remember that. He's one of those Prince Hall faggots, man. You can't get through to him like that.
Wow. Wow.
Y'all
must be going at it all the time.
This is how ignorance is spread. So I just let them do it. There's no sense in arguing with a fool. You'll never win. So I just let them talk.
But the truth is, though, bro, it is not healthy for you to just forgive her in that nature and you just go and move on after. No, it's not healthy. Plus, she's not even your people. You know, I can even. There's
listening
a sliver.
to them, you not gonna know no better. They ignorant. My girl is black. She has my child. I wasn't just gonna leave my child like that.
You a damn lie. Okay. Put her on the phone right now and let her confirm that.
Yeah, I would personally have a sliver of compassion for a black woman only because of the programs that they put the bitch program on the woman and the bitch program on the man, and the black families are being torn apart. So there's a sense of there's a sliver of forgiveness that I have for her.
Man, I'll put it to you like this, bro.
Before I forgive, some Mexican or some white or any other race.
But brother, she brought the nigga up in their house and fucking
in
their
bed.
bed.
No, brother.
And she's supposed to be an MGT. Hey, and she's supposed to be an MGT. What kind of damn MGT is that?
Brother, no, hell no.
Mexican
MGT.
MGT.
He sitting up and would bring son on his lap playing the PlayStation.
Oh, my brother, no, that's the worst. Those are the worst kind of women they are, brother, that'll bring the motherfuckers in your home.
Real quick. I'm going to break it down to you like this. She was naive. She got gamed up. You know, she a stronger woman that it happened. You know, it was a part of the game that I couldn't teach her that she
going to do it again, my brother.
You know what I'm saying?
She going to do it again.
And he went, hey, brother, and check this feminist shit out. He went and gossiped about it just like a little woman. We wouldn't even know this shit if he wasn't going around gossiping about his, like a woman does, is go out and tell everybody, where it get, gossip, that gossip stuff. That's what he did.
Nah, I'm just
he went all over
BTR
and gossiping
shit,
about
so I'm gonna be real about it.
Nobody
wants
to
hear that
business,
look,
man.
this is what you need, though, brother. To be honest with you, this is what you need. Supreme is like Big Brother, and he's just punching you in your chest, telling you to wake the fuck up and stop being. I don't know you, so I'm not calling you a pussy, but this is pussy behavior. If a man can come in your house and sleep with your wife, and you forgive her, my brother, you've lost a part of your manhood every day you see that woman. You know you got to be strong enough. You got to know, even for your child's sake, especially if you got a son. If your son sees that your son see you handle relationships like that, that's all the more the reason to leave that woman. She brought a man up in your house playing PlayStation with your son. He is now corrupted, and now his masculinity is in danger.
There you go, listening to them. He gonna turn 1 year old tomorrow.
Oh,
he can't play no PlayStation.
Man, you don't want to hear no.
He can't even feed himself. That's what I mean by listening to them.
I'm sorry, brother. I don't know the story. I'm just saying. And that the PlayStation is a mute subject.
They clowning. They being clowns. They being themselves.
Where's the PlayStation 3 at?
It's in my living room.
No, you lying. You know damn well she gave it to that nigga. Why you lying?
And she bought me another one.
Wow. Okay, bro. Yeah. Young, you sound young, brother, and you know what? You sound like you got a good heart, but you stuck in the good heart spirit. And you got to get out of the good heart spirit. You got to get into the warrior spirit and understand. Because I wasted 4 years of my life being just like you. Oh, man, I'm going to forgive her with that Christian, that Christ shit. Slap you on one cheek, and then they slap you on the other cheek, then they kick you in the ass, then they punch you down. Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, the woman is going to do it again. She done gave your PlayStation to the nigga, and she done brought the nigga in your bed. That woman, not only is she corrupt, she's a devil. And I don't mean no disrespect to you because I don't know you, brother. But any woman that'll do that to you is a devil. She ain't no good. And that comes from my heart because I'm hoping, you know how many young brothers are committing suicide and killing broads like that right now, bro, because they got a good heart and they got a good mind. They got a good heart, but they ain't got a good fucking mind. So the next time you come home, you don't know it, but you find her in bed with a nigga. And you ain't going to be able to take it the next time. You might kill her. You might do something to yourself. So I'm telling you right now, grab your nuts and get the fuck up out of that situation. That's from one brother to another. If you was my little brother, I'll tell you the same shit, brother. You're going in the wrong direction. If a woman bring a man in your house, that's a violation that is unforgivable. If she went to a hotel, like I said, at least I can blame it on the program. She's watching too much rap music. She's falling for the angry black woman, and you pissed her off, and she did something stupid one time. I can probably give her that. But this broad brought a man in your home, your castle king. You're the fucking king. She's cutting your nuts, man. That's from brother to brother.
While his baby is present.
While your baby is around. I don't care if your baby could see or not. The frequency of your wife having sex with another man has embedded that house that you live in. And your child is being imbued with that frequency. Every day you remain in that same environment. And then you'll call another show and they'll tell you, oh, no, you forgive her. If she changed her ways, you forgive her. That is coming from a bitch that's done did it herself. Or that's coming from a nigga who's been turned bitch. You dig what I'm saying? That girl violated you on a level that's unforgivable, my brother. Unforgivable. I will not forgive a woman who bring a motherfucking man in my motherfucking house. Then the bitch give him my PlayStation. Damn. You are not a strong. This is not being strong, brother.
There was no man present in his life growing up because a man would have taught him that type of shit.
You're right, brother. Man would have taught me. See, I didn't have my father in my life. That's why I forgave my motherfucking ex-wife. But I promise you this one thing. After man, let me tell you what happened. I'm in Desert Storm. I'm over there in the motherfucking war. And me and my ex-wife, I'm with that bitch. And I find out she's cheating on me. So I come back stateside because my mother was dying. This bitch is fucking. I'm just going through all kinds of shit because she's stateside. And here I am. I pick up a tape, an audio tape, and I put it in. And in the tape, the nigga is talking about sucking her titties and shit. So I forgive her, but guess what I did? I went and got my motherfucking 45. And I went to go kill that nigga. I went to go kill him because it takes another dirty nigga to fuck somebody's wife also, right? So I felt both of them needed to get it. So I'm right there with my 45 in my hand, and he don't know I'm about to shoot him. And I was about to shoot him until he said this one thing. He said, brother, I didn't rape your wife. Ooh! Those words hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. He said, I didn't rape your wife. I did not rape her. He said, "Nah, you can, beef with me over being a hoe ass nigga, but I didn't rape your wife, man. It changed my life, brother. It changed my life. I got rid of that bitch."
Hey, that's powerful, but I feel like this: she didn't make me, so she can't break me, regardless of what she do.
Well, she breaking you by keeping you around. You're loving her. You're taking care of her. You're doing everything that you was doing before the broad cheated on you. And I mean not just cheating on you, before she defiled you, bro. She brought a dude in your house.
She ain't got the power to do all that.
She's doing it now because you're still with her.
And she's supposed to be in the Nation of Islam. You know, what kind of trifling ass bitch does that kind of shit, and she's supposed to be
in Islam?
Louise is feminist.
You acting like people are perfect. I don't get it.
No, bro, they're not perfect, but we have standards. And right now, if you don't live up to if somebody molested, if you had a homeboy that he been your friend for 20 years, and he molested your son, would you kill the nigga or would you put a gun to his head? What would you do? He molested your son. He ain't perfect. You should forgive him.
I wouldn't do nothing. Hey, I'll put it like this: I wouldn't do nothing. He just would go talk to the. I put it like this: I'll make sure he talking to the father.
Okay. So on the same note, now we understand we don't want to kill no broad that ain't worth you even talking to. But on the same note, the defilement of her bringing a man in your home in the danger that she put your child in and you in from AIDS, all kind. Oh no. Next thing you gonna say, well, she used a condom, brother. She did. She was thinking about it. You got to stop this shit, my brother. You got to stop this shit.
I don't make excuses.
Just accept the truth, Bring Man. Just
accept the truth. What? I'm hearing what the brother's saying, but at the same time, that's not going to stop me from doing what I feel is necessary to do. He's giving good advice, but at the same time, I'm going to be the man I am and always been.
That don't mean that you're right, brother. We're sharing knowledge with you from our personal experience. I'm saying you're going to end up killing that broad, man. You're going to go 20 years of staying with her ass, and she going to stay with you because you sound like an intelligent brother, so more than likely you got money, and you're doing a good job of taking care of her. That's what it sounds like off the rip now. You're a money bag for her, and she knows this. So she going to keep you around, and she going to keep trying to be the humble-ass wife. She going to play this motherfucking game, and, brother, I'm going to tell you right now, she's fucking somebody in her brain. Even if she don't ever lay down with another man the way she did that shit, I guarantee you she was fucking somebody in her brain before she did it, and she's fucking somebody in her brain right now.
She's wishing for a real man. That's what she wants.
And unfortunately, the brother's right, because that's what it is. You're not being a real man, because a real man would have just cast her ass to the side, and that the universe, whether it's Allah you believe in, doesn't matter. Allah would have set you up with a queen that knows how to keep. See, you don't want a woman that won't cheat on you because she don't want to hurt you. You want a woman that won't cheat on you because she think it's disgusting to be with two men at one time. She has no morals, my brother. She has no morals. You didn't beat her. If a woman is getting her ass whooped every night, or she getting talked down to and treated like shit, she ain't been treated right, I can damn near, like I said, there's a sliver of understanding why she would cheat. But I would say fucking leave the motherfucker if he ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't beating that woman. You wasn't mistreating her, my brother. You was being a good man to her. Am I right or wrong?
If he's being a good man, but
right.
you don't. But see,
she said she wasn't getting enough attention.
Well, how is he being a good man? How are you judging that? Because he's got a good wallet? Is he holding this woman? Is he solving this woman's personal issues for her? Is he being a pillar
when I say
of
good man, I say good man to a basic standard degree. He sounds like a good provider, and he sounds like the average brother that has been Christianized and homosexualized in nature. No offense to you, young brother. I'm just saying this is the average character of the brother out there today, that we're so easy now that our women can actually go out, have sex with another man, and we'll welcome him right back in the bed the same night that the shit happened. You ain't the only brother out there that's falling for that shit. All I'm saying is she has compromised your masculinity, your son's masculinity, and your very existence. You are in danger from this woman, my brother. Look at her for the first time when you get off this fucking phone with me. Please look at that woman in her motherfucking face and understand that I guarantee you, if we had women that could call into the show right now, she'll tell you to leave that motherfucking woman, because a real woman, I don't give a fuck how sick and how confused she is, she would never bring a man inside of your house, brother. That's just a whole nother level. Now, you might not be carrying yourself as the man you should be. The brothers are absolutely right. I can hear it in your tone. I can hear it in your voice and how you carrying yourself. But this is probably from too much chlorine, fucking hit the weights or something. You know what I'm saying? Grab your nuts, get some testosterone, join the military. I don't give a fuck. But you got to get off of this trip that you on of being metrosexual when it comes to being a man in your relationship.
What you talking about? I'm 11 Bravo.
Oh, you 11 Bravo?
Yeah. I was. Boyhood, and then campaign career.
He's a weekend warrior, man.
Warrior.
Well,
what you know about that?
That don't make you don't. That macho shit don't do nothing. That don't mean nothing. All that macho testosterone, no brain. You know what I'm saying? That ain't saying nothing. Say, any sisters in here want to sign in on that? On this here, everybody's off of mute. We ain't got any other sisters. We got a sister on here. Although any real 100%
that was me in my unenlightened days. Of course, when it first happened, I first found out about it. Yeah, I wanted to, take her head off. I wanted to do this and that.
What about leaving her?
Something crazy to me. I wanted to do something about that.
No, he couldn't leave her. He was a sucker.
I bet she's still talking crazy to you today, brother. I bet you she is.
Yeah, she
I bet you that woman ain't gonna stop talking crazy to you. You still have arguments with her right now. You got to. Women like that don't change. And I'm going to tell you what she do. She go behind your back and talk to her friends and say, that weak-ass nigga. She's comparing your penis size or your sexual habits to his sexual habits.
Yeah. Oh, that's
every
one
time
thing
you have sex, you got to realize what's going on.
That's one thing I'm not lacking, brother. I tell you that now.
I'm saying she's comparing. You was lacking something for her to go out and fuck another dude. But you're lacking something for her to go out and fuck another dude. You were lacking something.
Testosterone, the mental testosterone.
There you go. You can be big as motherfucking house.
Different.
You know me. Pounds.
And white men are feminine. You know what I mean? That's what the devil is. He's feminine. That's why, and the femininity is his weakness to succumb to evil or negativity. It's not just so much. All homosexuality is a weakness. If you're weak, then you're weak to negativity. You're weak to somebody go and tempt you to do something, to rob a bank, to do it. It just deals with weakness. That's all it is. A man's supposed to be representing strength, strongness, or firmness.
Yes.
You see?
Yes. And you can't do that when a woman bring a goddamn traitor into your home. Did you know the dude that she was fucking with, brother?
What'd you say now?
He probably
did. Did you know the dude that she was fucking with?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hell no.
See what I'm saying, bro? No, you can't ever trust that woman, man.
I didn't know him know him. I just knew him because I went to school with him back in the day.
You should drown yourself.
We from different parts of the city.
Castrate
you know what I'm saying?
Yourself. You should castrate yourself. You don't deserve it. You knew the dude? Damn. The hell is wrong with you?
He wasn't like my buddy or nothing. It's like I wouldn't walk past him and be like, "What's up?"
He knew you was a sucker, man. He knew you. He know you a punk. That's why he did it. I said he know you a punk. That's why he did it.
Like to this day.
He's your boy. You said you know him?
Wow. Let's talk about
you
my
knew
boy.
him though.
He knew you was a sucker.
He knew your personal life.
Now they got him. She got his ass babysitting.
Oh no, she ain't got your babysitting.
She got his ass babysitting.
Yeah, I told you.
She at the club. Hey, she at the club. That nigga at home babysitting.
Yeah. Get that out your mouth.
Dang, brother. You fell for the program, bro.
Negative. Ain't nobody at the club. I'm right here.
Oh,
there she goes. She got his ass babysitting.
Yeah.
You need to hang the phone up and babysit.
Put her on the phone. Right there.
Put the man in the house on the phone. We want to hear the man in the house. Put her on.
She's right there. Let's ask her. What would possess her to bring another man into her man's house and have sex with him in that house and be so disrespectful? Why don't she answer that for us?
That's the very reason why she did it. That right there. Being disrespectful.
Put her on. Why you just put her on for a second? Put her on. You know, you baby.
Don't y'all
put
have
her
your
on the
own
phone.
women to listen to? Don't y'all have your own women to talk to?
You don't want to put your business out there and put her on the phone, man. Okay. Otherwise, you should be hanging up and babysitting. Man. I don't know how the hell you gonna do. How you gonna be talking and babysit? How you talking and babysitting at the same time? That's what I want to know. You know.
No, you know, I understand. I understand. You know what, brother? I understand that you don't want to put her on because right now I don't want to talk to her. But I tell you this, I can tell you this for sure, that right now that woman is going to pretty much become a slave to you because she's going to have guilt over her head, and that shit ain't going to last but so long before she switch up. Like I said, all of that shit. Right. Like let's say it happened 3 months ago. For the first say about month. For the first month or so, she's going to be kissing your ass, cooking, cleaning, doing everything she's supposed to do, and all of that shit. But eventually that mouth is going to start back, and when you start to hearing that mouth start back up, where she's running off at the mouth all the time, that's your first sign that she's doing the same shit she's been doing, but now she ain't doing it at the house. She's doing it away from the house. That woman is not going to change, bro. She's not going to change. If she do change, you know what? Let me tell you this. If let the universe calm me down a little bit, because I don't have a right to say that a person cannot change, especially if they're traumatized by some dumb shit that they do. But I can tell you this one thing: if you don't, she may change, but if you don't at least get her out of your life, when she goes that far, the least you can do, my brother, is get her out of your life for at least a couple of months and try to date another female, try to find you a real female and let her come back as a second wife or some shit, because she don't deserve to be your first lady. She don't deserve to be your first lady. And you got her in a strong position in your life, and that is chaotic.
Hey, man, he don't have time to look for another woman. He too busy holding hands with them other faggots at the Prince Hall Lodge.
No. Oh, man.
Hey, man, take it. You don't hear them. You can't hear. You cannot. Can't neither one of these two cats get on the phone and be like, "Hey, baby, get on the phone real fast." They don't have no women. They have imaginary women.
Okay. And ain't nobody stupid enough but you to be sitting there broadcasting they home business before the whole BTR.
Real. I go through real stuff. I don't mind broadcasting. I keep it 100.
No, you shouldn't do that, bro.
Why do you go gossip like a woman?
It degrades your masculinity for you to share this with strangers. You dig what I'm saying? Technically, we're strangers. This is on my show, I may talk about certain personal things, but when it gets to be too personal, I shut the shit off because that's not nobody's business. And what you went through with that woman, you know what I can say? Because you are so open, you might learn your lesson later not to do this shit, but you were blessed, bro, to share this one. Because you're confused, and had you not been open, you wouldn't have had no wise counsel coming to you. So right now it's your blessing, but in the beginning, you being so open, it is another attack on your masculinity, because real men don't handle their situations like that. They don't go talk to other men. You know, you go talk to your dad, you go talk to your uncle, or you go talk to somebody who's proven. And I'm talking about out of that Prince Hall shit. Because if you had to ride that goat, I don't know if you like one of the false Prince Hall brothers, or you one of them real motherfuckers. You had to do some homosexual shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I only do real shit.
He don't believe
I'm just saying, if you were one of them real Prince Hall dudes, you had to be doing some homosexual shit, and there's no denying that, my brother. You dig what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why when it came to raise me, I didn't do none of that shit. I ain't do all that shit where they make you lay in a casket, fuck a goat. I mean, when you in the real shit, see, they got this subliminary, this little shit now for people. You dig what I'm saying?
Hazing has been outlawed. There is no hazing.
It has been outlawed. In the Masonic lodges?
No hazing.
Oh, bro, let me tell you something.
Hazing.
Them motherfuckers ain't gonna stop being faggots, man. They're not gonna stop being faggots, and that's
right.
Look, that shit ain't gonna change. That's gonna happen all the way. They're just not recording it anymore. But they been bitches, and they ain't gonna never stop being bitches. And it's one of the reasons why, like I said, when it came to me, they did the toe rope, the shit where they put the rope around my neck, and you had to put your left hand on your brother's shoulder, and you had to walk. And they beat the shit out of you. That was my last night being around Masons. Them motherfuckers beat the shit out of me just to get me into just to get to the first degree kind of shit, right? And then I went and talked to a Shriner, a white Shriner, and I said, let me ask you something, right? I went and talked to the Shriner. I said, why is it that black Masons beat the fuck out of each other? I said, what do y'all do? You know what I'm saying? I'm about on this degree, such and so, you know. What are y'all doing? And the motherfucker told me, we don't do that shit. That's something, he said, I'll be honest with y'all, racist ass motherfucker, that's something we taught y'all to do. Because you're sons of May, sons of Lucifer. They're the real motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? Right. All of this Mason shit, Prince Hall shit is merely a baby. It's like no different than the motherfucking boys club. And the higher you go up in degrees, the more homosexual you have to become until you get to that boule shit. I'm telling you, my brother. I'm telling you. That's right there. After they beat the shit out of me, I'm talking about they tried to make me quit because I told. Well, then they call your grandmaster grandmother. You know, why you going to call your grandmaster grandmother, right? Anyway, I'm talking to my fucking grandmother. You got to call this motherfucker grandmother. And I told them straight up before I even started this shit, I ain't doing no gay shit. I'm just telling you that right now.
What lies you come through?
Huh?
What lies you come through?
Well, we ain't got to talk about it because that's done. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying, I told him I ain't doing no gay shit. You know what he told me? Okay, brother, after they beat me up that night, the next time they had me, they said, hey, bro, you ain't got to do the rest of them. Here's your card. They gave me a motherfucking card. You know why? Because they knew. They already knew what I was going to say to them. They already knew what I was going to do.
Real.
Nigga, I ain't fucking no goat. I ain't fucking putting no egg in my mouth, handing it to another nigga doing all that other gay shit. So they just gave me my motherfucking card. I ain't had to lay no casket. I ain't had to pretend to cut my tongue out. Huh?
They handcuffed Bring to the bedpost. They had to handcuff Bring because he sure did enjoy it. He come here and defend them motherfuckers every day.
No, you can't be defending my brother. I know you're not defending the Masons. I don't even care if you are a Mason. You cannot defend them, my brother. It's a corrupt organization of boule homosexuals, and it has been for a long time.
That's not true. You can't prove that.
You just don't understand. You don't know no better, my brother. You don't know no better.
He's already been through the homosexual ritual, brother. It's too late for him, man.
Oh, no, man. No, and let me tell you something. It wouldn't surprise me if the dude that slept with your wife was a Mason, my brother, because 90% of the brothers, 90% of the men who have their wives cheat on them, it's a Mason that's done fucked their wives. A brother, a so-called motherfucking brother. You hear me? And I told them the same shit. Hey, now if I join this shit, don't look at my motherfucker. Well, I came in there just like a rebel. I said I was coming there to change shit from what I had heard. They fuck each other's wives. They fuck each other. They be swinging and doing all of that shit. I would not doubt you was out of your house at work, working hard, and another Mason fuck your woman. Now, if another Mason fuck your woman, man, come on, man.
I don't see that happening.
Real true.
It happens all the time, though, bro.
It's two
it happens
guys.
all, and you can't say nothing. If your grandmaster, if your grandmother came in there and said he wanted to fuck your wife, or he just said, we're gonna send you out of town on a trip for about 2 weeks, and we're gonna have brother such and so stay with your wife and your family and watch over your family for you. You can't say shit if you want that next rank.
Yes, you can. Why you can't say nothing? What did you talk about?
You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but if you say something, anything but yes, sir, that's it.
No, you're misconstrued. I don't know what type of masonry you was in, but...
Okay, I'm talking about the masonry that you will probably never get a chance to see and understand. I'm talking about I've talked to Shriners. I'm talking about I've talked to individuals that's been in that shit for 20 and 30 years, my brother. Huh?
You talking to one now?
Yeah, but how long you been a Mason, bro? How long you been you rose? How long? You off right now? If you're off, you ain't got to worry about it. But I guarantee you, you ain't been in that shit long enough to understand what it's really about. I guarantee you that.
You see how quiet he is?
I know enough.
No, you don't, my brother. No, you don't.
He can't even speak up like a man and answer a question because they done trained his ass to shut the fuck up. You're not allowed to speak, and he goes along with it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people get that misconception about the worshipful master. He is nothing but a brother that the lodge elected to be the worshipful master. He is no different from any brother. Every brother is on the same level of master mason. It's just
no, they're not, brother. No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Well,
no,
maybe,
brother. They don't know same level. No, they're not, my brother. And I'm going to tell you, it leads to homosexuality. In the end, it all leads to homosexuality, man. That shit goes gayer and gayer every time. If you look, put it like this, as you grow up in rank. Huh?
Maybe with the masons you deal with. I just said...
No, I'm talking about all masonry. Listen, I'm talking about all masonry. They start off, when you really get into the real masonry, you in the preliminary shit. You in the shit where you can just say a couple of things like, I'm just a traveler to the motherfucking police officer when he pull you over and he might let you get off. That's that weak shit. I'm talking about some O.J. Simpson shit. You can kill two motherfuckers and get off. You hear me? When you get in that level of masonry and boule shit, all right, you got to give up ass, or you got to fuck somebody, you got to suck dick, you got to do all of that shit. They're doing it in the fraternities right now.
No, you don't.
Okay,
what
brother.
What makes you think you got to do something? If I
guarantee you, everybody that's a real Mason that's up there on that level is gay, bro. They're gay, and most of their wives have been shared. Eastern Stars, MGT, all of that shit. Farrakhan, his bitch ass, all of them, man. Goddamn FOI, you don't even want to talk about how John Muhammad was a faggot. He was raping little boys. All of them motherfuckers, man, it's sickness, man.
That's not good.
Don't forget John Muhammad. Don't forget that. Now, MGT, the sisters are hoeing in MGT. You know? All of that shit, man. You just don't know no better, little brother. That's all. You don't know no better. Your heart is, I don't even know, your heart ain't even in the right place right now. Your woman bring a man in your house and fuck him on your bed and, man, look at the world today.
No father.
No father. Is that what it is, brother?
This is what happens to young boys, man. That's why a father and a man's role in a boy's life is very important because this is what happens. This is the end result of what happens to boys. This is how they turn out.
Damn. They don't know. They don't know no better. Because my sons would never put up with this. But then again, I'm raising my sons where they'll be the kind of man that a woman would never even come at them. Like they would never even do this. You got to make yourself the true. You got to make yourself the true jewel where the woman sees the value in you. And the brother's absolutely right. You're acting like a man who did not have a father. It don't excuse her from the dirty shit that she did, but how far does that go? Well, she didn't have a father either, so she didn't know no better.
But the honest truth is, I didn't see it coming. I wouldn't have never ever thought that something like that would happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that happened to other people. But is it relevant? You know what I'm saying?
Is that relevant? Is it relevant that you didn't see it? Is that a relevancy? That's not a relevant thing. Not really. It's not relevant that you didn't know it was coming. It didn't matter. Now you know. Now you got ultimate knowledge from 3 different sources. You hear me? From different brothers. Now the 2 brothers, Supreme and brother, I've been talking to you the whole time. What's the other brother name?
Ali.
Brother Ali, okay. Brother Ali and Brother Supreme is like big brothers beating you in your chest, punching you in your chest, telling you to man up, man, because you never got it. They ain't trying to pussyfoot around with you. You understand?
You put all that stuff out there. So I'm like, what if I be like, that was my house? That was my house.
She checking him how to be a man.
She's checking him right now.
She's saying quit gossiping. How's she telling you to quit gossiping? She a woman.
Out there. Because he put her business out there, gossiping like a bitch, instead of being a man and keeping his business to himself and handling his business like a man. He wants to get on a talk show and tell the whole world what his woman did. Now everybody knows his woman's a tramp, and she's bad.
Correct. Now,
she said I'm absolutely correct.
And I should tell them what you was doing. You want to tell people about what I'm doing? Move, get out. I'm so serious. Move.
Tell us, we want to hear.
Y'all got me on the couch tonight, man.
Oh, my God, did you just say that? You did not just say that, brother. That woman is not, let me tell you something. You about 2 seconds from telling the sister she need to leave you. You can't say shit like that. That is not right. That is not right, brother, for you to say she gonna have you on the couch right now. That's half the problem why she cheated on you. The brother's been saying that the whole time. It's your masculinity. I don't believe you just said that. I had faith in you. I had faith in you. I was trying to be positive and shit. I was like, damn, why is Supreme Ali beating them down so hard? But now I know why. I don't believe you just said, oh, man, y'all got me on the couch. What? She's probably looking at you right now, shaking her head psychologically in her mind. She's shaking her motherfucking head.
She's dreaming about a man.
You cannot do that, brother.
I bet she has dreams about a man.
Y'all just made her smile.
Yeah, God damn, boy, you better man up. Oh my God.
Sister, let me tell you something, sister. Now that we understand the type of man that you have, now we kind of understand a little bit why you stepped out on him, because you have a need that has to be fulfilled in your life. You need a real man, and you just ended up with a trick with a wallet, and that's not going to satisfy your nature, sister. Your life is much deeper than just having a trick with a wallet. You need a real man in your life that's going to treat you, and that's going to teach you, and that's going to raise you up.
And you know what? There's no excuse for you doing it in his house. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for doing it in his house.
It was mine.
He ain't got no sense.
It's her house.
How you got her?
It ain't even his house.
You know you're gonna be on the couch. How is it you know you're gonna be on the couch and you got her listening? You stupid, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't have had your wife. God damn,
I was being funny.
You ain't smart.
It ain't funny now.
Did you hear what she said? It's her house. It's not even his house.
It's her house, yeah. Hey, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, brother, real quick. And be honest as you possibly can with this answer. What would you do if she got a wild hair to leave you tomorrow? What would you do? She wanted to leave you. Would you cry?
I would cry.
Huh?
I would cry.
Oh, my. Okay. Hey, brothers, it was nice building with y'all, man. I got to get the fuck up off this phone, man. Supreme, Brother Ali, peace and prosperity be unto you, young brother. You need to get your shit together.
For coming up.
Hey, no, thank you for letting me share and build with you, man. Hey,
man, you put a well of info out there, brother.
Yeah, and thank you, and y'all did too also, bro. I really appreciate you and Brother Ali. Y'all have a peaceful and a prosperous night.
We love you, brother.
Righteous peace.
All right, we love you.